Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative. They are always welcome, apart from insults. I know. Yeah, this is a reaction channel where we expect anything. That's why I'm saying that. And for those who don't know the tingle and you're joining in, this is a reaction channel. Yes, here we react. Whether positively or negatively, we just react because it's a niche we've given with YouTube so that we can be sitting here and reacting. And everyone does that anyway. Everyone does that. Some are sitting in their closets reacting. Some are just sitting on their balconies crying and reacting. We all react. In this world, we are allowed to react. So that is what we are doing on this particular video right now. Whether we will be laughing, crying, clapping our hands, whatever it will be, we'll be reacting. That's what we do over here, okay? Here we don't vlog. We don't go about cooking. We don't go around doing yoga. We react positively, negatively. Yes, we might be criticizing, analyzing some people's videos. That's reaction. We might be disagreeing with them. That's reaction. We might be crying or laughing. It is reaction. Chill. Take it or leave it. Otherwise, the door is always open to come in this channel. You're free. You can come in anytime you want, pop in and also pop out if you want to. Feel free. It's a free world here because we react. I can see all my keyboard reactors also in the house popping in like like it's hot, isn't it? Hey guys, where have you been and how have you been? It's been a while. I know I've not been around, but believe me guys, I've been so much around. If you never knew, I've been so much around. All right, yeah, just because I've not come through in 1 or 2 days, it doesn't mean that I'm not with you. No, I'm always with you. I follow up. I might be behind, but I always follow. So many things to do, guys. So many things to do. And I'm coming to be telling you one by one what we are up to from our Bungoma County. Actually, I went around in Mura census comment section and I found my name was flying left, right, and center. And I'm like, why me? Don't we have other reactors that these people can be talking about? Why is it always the Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman? I'm not even a trending reactor. I don't do even well with my videos. I'm not even doing so well when it comes to this reaction game. I flopped. I went behind. I'm just doing sometimes some things because I started it. Sometimes I really feel like, oh my God, I want to quit. But again, I remember how and why I started it. I just have to hold on. But I'm not the best one when it comes to this thing. But again, my name is the only name that is always flowing around in their comment section. I've been trying to think around this and I'm like, yo, what's up? You go in Mura census comment section. Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman, Bungo. Even in the live chat, even when, who was that? The grandma when she fell sick. It was all about blaming the Bungoma woman on everything. Guys, I've never understood. Am I the only reactor, Kenyan reactor on the streets that reacts on these people? I've never understood. Maybe someone could help me to understand because I'm really trying and struggling to understand that. But as I'm still thinking about that whole thing, allow me to welcome you guys in our today's live chat. Definitely you are the best of the best. 40 of you in the house and you have less likes, kindly like the video. Like the video, like the video, like the video as the Bungoma woman is coming. You know what, guys? I've been thinking of going to visit our county governor here, Mr. Lusaka, and tell him, Mr. Lusaka, please, me, A.M Qarol, I've put Bungoma on the international screen. At least some people who never knew where Bungoma was, now at least they know where Bungoma is on the international level. So he should do something about it. I can't be sitting here and so many people out there sitting somewhere talking about Bungoma. It doesn't matter whether it's in a positive or a negative way. Even if it's in a negativity also sells, isn't it? Yeah. My governor should do something about it. Hello, Mr. Lusaka, if you are watching. I know he's not watching anyway. My governor should do something about this because, hi, Bungoma now is known, well known. Soul Sister says, Mr. Lusaka, Ken Lusaka must give you a job. Exactly. They should do something about this, How can I be sitting here putting Bungoma on that radar up there? Maybe this is why the Kenyan president is always visiting Bungoma all the time. People think Bungoma is a small village. Bungoma is a city to be, guys. Anyway, chill. Let me give you a shout out, okay? I can see Ransford Fiti in the house, Nikki Mbereshe in the house, Island Girl, Tilhela Shivuri also is in the house, Ambles is also in the house, Grace Ford is in the house as well. Ebony EBBZ, yeah, notifications are working. Thank you so much. Wow, thank God they are working. Asante sana for joining. Zims is also joining us this beautiful evening, Sunday. Asante sana Zims for joining us. Jennifer Jarrett is also in the house. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Soul Sister is in the house. Jackie Cameron in the house as well. Robbie Chacha is also in the house. Desi Mangena all the way from South Africa in the house. KM, thank you so much for the flower. I really appreciate putting a smile on my face. You want me to blush? Jackie Cameron is also in the house. Rosemary Williams. I love flowers. Ooh, I love flowers. That's why I use the fake ones behind here. Yes, Breeman, my moderator in the house. Thank you so much, Breeman. Asante sana. You are a trooper. Hey, Ebony says that I'm a trooper. Really? Can you let me know how? Lois Andrew is also, Louise, not Lois. Louise Andrew is also in the house. Asante sana, Louise, for joining us this beautiful Sunday. J.O., you are the only Bungoma woman. Okay. Say it, Abdul. Louis says they talk about you because you are unique. I don't understand how. Maybe I should be having a star in front of my face like this so that I can know how my star is shining, because it's too much, It's already too much. Nikki with a CK, asante sana for coming through. Asante sana, my sister. I'm Lucy. Asante sana for joining us. I really appreciate the Bungoma lady. Yes, I am. Raise your hand up if you know that you don't have problems. Ting badi malo. I'm coming to that. Today it might be more for comedy. I can't really tell. Sometimes I just join in the live without knowing exactly how the live will go. Yes, definitely we have the facts on the table that we need to talk about, but at the end of the reaction we find some things very interesting and we just have to laugh about it, isn't it? Yeah, it's reaction. Remember, we laugh, sometimes we cry. All right, okay, who else is in the house? Young Rap 17 is also in the house. Asante sana for joining us. I really appreciate you. Amina Elliot says, me too, I didn't know anything about Bungoma. Wow, really? Wow. Okay. There's a video I did about, I think I should go back and do another video. The other one should be like 3 years now. Before I started doing the reaction, I did videos about Bungoma, very beautiful videos. They're still on my channel. Maybe you can go back and watch, or you can just Google any Bungoma video and then you will know Bungoma very well. It's a big town, bigger than you can even think about, like huge, okay? It's huge. Yeah, asante sana Mina for letting me know that. Rehema Kibwana, asante sana for joining us. Mary Mo, blissful in the house. Asante sana. Mary Mo, I see you over there. Lucy, are you joining me in Bungoma? Hey. Lucy should be joining me anytime soon from Bungoma. You should be doing videos together instead of showing us too much of UK. Come and show more of you Bungoma. Joyce Mudubi, how are you? Will you be joining us as well to Bungoma or not? Because Bungoma is the next city in town, in the country. No, sorry, in the country. It's the next city in the country. 4 years back, guys, it's been 4 years in Bungoma right now. I should be celebrating. Celebrating in a few months to come. It should be 4 years by March 2026. Since I came to Bungoma, I never knew where Bungoma was myself. I'm a new person in Bungoma as well, but you know, I just landed myself here, so I appreciate. Lucy says, I'll come to Bungoma one of these days. You're welcome. OMG. I'll be so happy to show you around, you know. How far from Nairobi seems 8 or 7 to 8 hours. 7 to 8 hours. Moderate time. Yeah. By bus. Let me say by bus. Okay. Yeah. But if you're coming by plane, maybe it should be, because you'll have to alight in Kisumu, and then it will be 2.5 hours from Kisumu. So that would be 30 minutes from Nairobi to Kisumu, and then 2.5 hours from Kisumu to Bungoma. So that should be around 3 hours. Yeah. By Kenya Airways. Kenya Airways flight. All right. Yeah, same here. One day I will go to Bungoma when I go to Kenya. Karibuni sana, KM. Karibu sana to Bungoma. Bungoma is the best place to be. Remember, guys, we're also at the border of Kenya and Uganda. One leg in Uganda, one leg in Kenya. Our border here is not called Isebania. No. Our border here is called Malaba border. Yeah, but you have too many trailers passing through, because so many trailers in East Africa, they usually come to Kenya to fetch gas. Here, do we really call it gas? Anyway, let me call it gas. We're on an international something. All right. So many trailers come through to get gas from Eldoret and other parts to take to Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Southern Sudan, and this Bungoma is the town that they usually pass through. So near the border here, which is around 30 minutes from where I am, not 30, it should be 20 to 25 minutes from where I am by bus. At the border here, we have so many international people. Like, it's a very huge business hub. Let me call it that way. Like right now, if you come to Bungoma right now on the highway, on the biggest highway here, so many of them are parked over there, and so many businesses are happening at this moment. You can imagine. So many businesses, because once those trailers, they have passed from Uganda, they're coming to Kenya, they will rest here in Bungoma, and tomorrow they will proceed to maybe Eldoret and other places to fetch their gas, and then go back to Burundi, Rwanda, Sudan, wherever, you know, they're passing through here. So you can imagine the kind of business I'm talking about. This one, our border is very different from the Isebania one that we usually see from Nyabohanse lenses, because this one is a huge business hub that is passing very sensitive raw materials to East Africa and above. So you can imagine what I'm talking about. Yeah, so many businesses. Like right now, if you want to get some nice materials from Uganda, Rwanda, and all those places, anything that you need to get, any international something that you need to get, those trailer drivers, they usually bring it. So right now at night, it's more of a black market, which is not even that way, but it is in a way. So many things are being sold here from those places. Very cheap because they're tax-free. Tax-free because the drivers are passing through and bringing things, and they're carrying the things from here, also taking on the other side. The matoke from Uganda, Ugandan matoke, the cheapest you can ever get, and something called sweet bananas. We have those nice sweet bananas. Very short, small, very sweet. When they're ripe, we get them from Uganda, the best of the best. Enjoy. Welcome. And that is not what was about this story. This whole video is not about that. OMG, what am I talking about? Yes, matoke. Yes, matoke. Those matoke, Ugandan matoke, guys. In fact, here we don't eat most of Kenyan stuff. We usually eat a lot of stuff from Uganda. The eggs. Ugandans have the best eggs more than this other side. I'm not saying that in Kenya we don't have eggs. Okay, I'm not banning for Kenyans, but what I'm trying to say is that at the border here, we are able to compare good things from yeah, and we choose where to get our own thing. Yeah, we are in history class. Interesting. Chep, chill. What is it? But Chep, I have another friend called Chep. They come from the Ugandan border, which is not Malaba. It's called Luahaha. And Luahaha is a different border that within outside. I don't know how to say that. And from that border, we usually get coffee from Uganda. Illegally, in short. So if you want to pass through Luahaha to Uganda to go and get maize, corn, you call it right, and coffee, we pass through Luahaha. But if you're passing through Malaba, it's a different story. Anyway, welcome to the live. At least I've given you some stories into it. If you never knew, then you should know. We're living in a very big town. We've learned something, isn't it? Yes, KM. So I'm a great ambassador for Bungoma and Uganda for that matter, because I can tell you for free, from Uganda from Bungoma here to Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, it's nearer than going to my own capital city, Nairobi. I can go to Kampala and come back in the same day earlier than the person who went to Nairobi and came back on the same day. You can imagine. That's how close we are to Ugandans down here. And we have so many Ugandan business women over here, many of them. So you can imagine. I don't want to talk much. I love those small bananas. We call them Sikiai figs in Trinidad. Oh, they're so sweet. Yeah, they're so sweet. They're so sweet. They're so sweet I do prepare milk smoothies with them. Very sweet. Very sweet. Vimwelu, I'm inviting people to Bungoma. Where are you? Where are you? Come, come, come. We eat a lot of bananas in Caribbean. Over here, sweet potatoes as well. Wow, sweet potatoes from Uganda, best of the best. But again, in Kenya, sweet potatoes, they usually come from Kuria. Kuria is the people in Nyabohanse. They have the best of the best sweet potatoes. Best of the best, by the way. Like for me, every time I go to Migori or somewhere close to those places, I usually come back with their sweet potatoes. They have the best of the best sweet potatoes. It's only that now when the camera came in Nyabohanse, all those boys, they stopped farming now. They're all on their cameras. Otherwise, the land in Nyabohanse is the fertile land for sweet potatoes. If you never know, now you should know. I'm on my way to Bungoma. Welcome, Lady D. Karibu sana, karibu sana. Karibuni sana. So, title of the day. What is happening? Hey, this is a sad story. Said Abdul says, just checked on Bungoma. Handa's Paradise goods looks good. Handa's Paradise, among others. Yeah, I did a video about that. I talked about all the nice hotels here. And also you have to know that the Kenyan, is it not the senator? Speaker, Mr. Wetangula comes from Bungoma, among others. We have so many MPs in Nairobi that usually also come from Bungoma. So Bungoma is a huge hub as we speak. And one of them is just my neighbor around here. So if you're talking about getting a land in Bungoma, forget. They're very expensive as we speak. Getting a piece of land right now as we speak, things are shooting. The town is big, it's huge, it's a city. Eddie, Danny, welcome. And true, I see you also in the house. Asante sana for joining us. Niko salama, Eddie. How are you doing? Karibu sana, karibu sana. We're talking about Bungoma. So let me know how many Bungomarians are in the house. One day I was walking in town and someone said, A.M Qarol. I was like, no one should know me in Bungoma. What do you mean? No one should know me in Bungoma. Like, no one. Hey, I'm international. What do you mean? I ran. And then the following day, the person was commenting in the comment section, Kara, I saw you in town. I was like, don't see me in town. Don't see me in town. Don't. I'm only a superstar on this camera like this. Once I'm done with the camera, I'm a very normal person. Let's meet in the farm. I want land next to you, Carol. Hey, say that will forget. If you are a foreigner, you can't have land here. It won't be yours, okay? Don't waste your time. If you are a Kenyan, we can talk. If you are not, please, don't put me in those problems. A.M Qarol, be careful. They're planning to take reactors to court. They've been planning for a very long time. Mercy, Ruto, you didn't know? Even the money that you people sent to Mura Sensor to take us to court, it bought that Mercedes Benz. You didn't know that? Chill. They've been planning that for a very long time. Mercy, Ruto, relax. You see these courts, they're for everyone. Understand? Those courts are not meant for donkeys and monkeys or cows or goats or sheep. Those courts are meant for people like us. So chill. Hi, Dr. Cheryl, how are you doing? And where are you from? You also. Ransford Fit, please. Hey, who is this one? Ransford Fit. Lucy, come and help me here. Hello, A1 Road, upcoming city status, Bungoma is prime. Yes, Christine, thank you so much for highlighting that one. It's very true. It's becoming a city anytime soon. So Ransford Fit is asking if Bungoma is a capital of Kakamega County. Lucy, come here. Lucy, where are you? Yalla. Ungua miguu kuja hapa. Lady next door, I'm good. Asante sana. Hey. No, Ransford Fiti. Bungoma is not the capital of Kakamega County. Bungoma County is a county. And also, Kakamega County is another county. Okay, Ransford? These are different counties, but they're both in Western Kenya, because in Western Kenya you have different counties. Like where Lucy comes from, it's called Vihiga County, which is next to Kakamega. Then we have Kakamega County, Vihiga County, Bungoma County, Busia County, and another one. I think we have 5, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Which ones did I count? Bungoma County, Busia County, Kakamega County, Vihiga County. There should be 5 counties in Western Kenya. All right? Yeah. All these are counties with different districts, different towns, different you can talk of. All right. Asawa, Ransford Feed. Are we together? Yella. Who is crying today? The title of the day. Who is crying today? These names are funny. Don't worry. If you tell me about yours, they'll also be funny to me. Wilson, karibu. If you tell me about your own, they'll be very funny to me, okay? Kakamena, not Kakamena. Yeah. Kakamega, that is where I come from myself, okay? In Bungoma, I am just an investor who came through, but maybe sometime soon I'll be one of them. but I don't know if I will be. But I'll go and ask my governor, the governor of this county, if he will allow me at least to be one of the Bungoma County representative in UK, in the Caribbean, in the US. I'll be representing. In fact, I've been representing, but it has to be done officially, isn't it? Yes, I mean, Soul Sister, Mumias. Mumias is a town in Kakamega. All right? Chill. One day I'll come here with a question and answer. And that day, people will be asking me those questions, and I'll be answering them small. So how many do we have, Lucy? Kakamega, Bungoma, Vihiga, Busia in Western Kenya. Therefore, I thought there are supposed to be 5. Trans Nzoia is the 5th one. Yeah. There's supposed to be 5. How can I not know my people? How can I not know the place where I come from? Trans Nzoia County. Yeah, there was supposed to be 5. So you have Trans Nzoia on the other side. All right. Okay. Yalla. Enough of knowing the Kakamega person. For guys who have been joining us, we've been talking about this Bungoma story because back there in Mura census comment section, Bungoma name is flying like something else. Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman, Bungoma woman. You know, today I went there collecting comments and I got a lot of Bungoma woman name running around with carrots attached to it. So I was just asking myself, what did I do really for me to be, written all over the place? Because first of all, I'm not even the shining reactor on this street. I'm just one of these reactors who is just escorting others. As they react, I just escort them. But you see, my name is flying all over the place. And I'm like, why can't they talk also about other reactors? Why is it the Bungoma woman? That is what we were talking about. So if you join in when we were talking about Bungoma, that was actually the thing that we are talking about, because the Bungoma woman, me, I just escort others. I just come in and sometimes don't talk much and go. Sometimes I'll be laughing and I'm not the best reactor to start with, because that's one thing that I know. I can really tell, because I don't do much the way I used to do sometimes back. I'm not so much into it the way I used to do sometimes back. So my name is just being used for nothing. All right. The Empress is here. The Queen herself. Yes, KM. We do receive a lot of tourists, really. All eyes on Mama Rosio. I know the story has been moving around, but I just want to give my 50 cents on this story, okay? I just want to give my 50 cents because I know there are people who just like to hear, what will A.M Qarol say on this one? It's okay. It's my time. I'm late, but I'll give it.
I'm very frustrated and I'm very tired.
Chill. What is that holding the breath for a whole minute for, to start with? That's one thing that I need to get before I get even to the whole story about whatever. All right? I want you to look at this holding the breath for long. And I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to say here. I want to pull something out here, because I've met a very good friend of mine, very close, who was going through what Rosio is going through right now. And I can tell you for free, when you see a woman holding breath like this before she releases what she has in her heart, this is dangerous.
So that's where I'm heading right now. I'm very frustrated and I'm very tired and I'm very disappointed with some things in some areas of my life. And the truth is, I'm very lonely here. I'm very lonely. It doesn't matter what everybody says. I'm very lonely here.
So sorry, Rosio. So sorry. JT, you're late. You are late. The tingle that has been happening for the last 30 minutes, please go back and start watching from behind. Go back. You have missed something, JT. Go back and listen to how we started, okay? Forget about Rosio. Go back. Rosio is okay. Rosio is doing well. The thing is, before Rosio released everything from her heart, guys, honestly speaking, like, honestly, when Rosio started speaking, I cried. Yeah, I felt a tear. I tried to control a tear in my eye. I tried, and that is the truth. This is not even a laughing matter because such things will drag someone into depression. Such things, such situations will drag someone into committing suicide. And I've seen it happening. I've seen it happening. But it only happens to the people who don't talk about it. She had to take the courage and use the camera to tell people and to look for help, whichever way. We might sit here and laugh about it, but at the same time, someone is hurting. And I'm sure no one will want to go through what she's going through. As much as we are blaming her, she's the one who invited this whole situation in her life. Yes, she did, but no one will want to go through that. Sometimes, people make mistakes. She might have made the mistake. We don't know if it's really a true mistake, but I can tell you for free, by the time you see a woman opening up and start talking about this stuff with that shaky voice, she's been through it. Like the thing has been digging her inside her heart. And that is why she's out here to talk about it.
And when I'm having a difficult day like that, or maybe I'm emotional, I'm crying or something, I just have to do it on my own. I really have to do it on my own. There's no one to give me a hug or anything. I just have to go through it alone. And feeling lonely is not the same as the fact that I like to be alone. That is different. I like my solitude. I like to be alone as well. I'm very selective with the people who has access into my life. I don't give access so easily. So it's not like I make friends easily neither. But that's not the point. It's not that I'm desperate to have friends. But the people that supposed to be the closer, and they should give me a space on their shoulder. I don't have it. I don't have it here.
Okay. Enough. Enough of the crying. Enough of the crying. Unfortunately, you never saw it coming, Rosio. You thought it was only this one person that you wanted to put on and control him to have everything that you want to have. Unfortunately, hugs and kisses are not coming your way. So, what is the solution? Like, we need a permanent solution to this. But before we get to the whole permanent solution, let's go back and see how it all started. Let's go back and see how it all started. Hey, the people in my live chat, you people are so cruel. Like, you people are killers. Lucy, you are the prefect of all the cruel people in the live chat. Lucy and JT, you are leading. And Vimwelu, you are leading a protest in the live chat. I can't read your comments now. What is it? Hi, Zim says it was just an act. Yes, she was promoting something. that thing that, she went to look for help, and then she's been getting help from it, and they call her and they talk about stuff. I saw she was posting most of those conversations on her Instagram. I didn't know what it was all about on her Instagram. Her and some of the ladies, they've been talking about, when I became a mother, I didn't know what to do, but okay. And sometimes, like most of us, when we want to start, turning into something else, because this is not just a face. This is not just a face in your life. We have so many faces in life as we grow. But Rosio has taken from her life to being a mother to become something too huge that she just wants to start making too much noise about it, as if she's the first mother that has ever happened, And I'm like, Rosio, we've come mothers more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And every baby comes with her own challenge, his own challenge. And these kids are very different, Rosio. You need to deal with each and every kid differently. It's been a journey. So Rosio has taken this issue to become too huge to an extent like, oh my God, she's into making too much drama. Because honestly, I can see drama already on the streets. Too much drama. I'm coming to read you the comments that people have been telling Marwa about it. Now people on the other side are blaming Marwa and telling Marwa stuff. I will come to read you all these comments. Chill, guys, chill. But at the same time, Rosio, before you ran coming to Africa for the big party, before you came to Africa without your contraceptives. You would have checked out the people who've been, doing stuff with our African boys down here, because your culture is very different from the African culture. Food is very different. Everything is very different. So you would have prepared yourself for all this. You don't want to tell me you're just following the vibe. Like, let's go, Rosio. We will become rich. Oh, Rosio, let us go. When I see you, I see you. I saw JT talking about. I saw JT, guys. If you missed to watch JT, go and check on JT. JT was talking about some stuff. I was very busy. I couldn't write over there on this name. Like, JT, you're stupid. Shut up. Keep quiet. JT was telling us, giving us an example of how Mara was doing his tingo with Priya back in India, and how Mara could tell Priya stuff like, me, I'm a lion. When I see a beautiful girl, I want to chew. He said to chew or to bite. Rosio, I want to bite you. Open. I open, my papa. I open this, I open that, I open. Rosio, let's go. We will be rich. I will take you to flights. Me, it's all about traveling. And Rosio fell for it. She never took her time to check what it takes to be in Africa. Girl, it takes a lot. Believe me, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. And not just being in Africa or just being in Kenya. Because even Kenya to Kenya, it's not easy when you're coming from a different tribe, because this tribe has different culture, traditions from this other tribe. Like me, with people from Nyabohanse, we cannot, because the tradition in Nyabohanse is very different. Kisi, they're different. As Luyas, we are different. Kikuyus are different. Like we all have our own differences. So if a girl from Kisi gets married to a Kikuyu land, it's all about the same story. Cultural differences, it's always there. You have to go through it. But again, you have to sit back and ask yourself, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Now, are you ready to settle in a life in Africa? Or are you ready to settle in Africa? Because now settling right now, the way Mura says, is making her to settle when she was promised beautiful flights. Now she's settling. It's a different thing. Don't play with these JTs. These JTs, they can give you heaven when you are still on earth. They'll tell you heaven is here. Just one step here. You see this heaven? You see this is the door to heaven. You see it? This one. Step. Step again. Step again. You find yourself in hell. Hello, sis. We have all gone through it. We have all gone through it. Relax. You're not the first woman to go through this. But again, Rosio, you also failed. As much as you're sitting there crying that you need now a shoulder from someone who's not ready to give it to you, the man is busy. He's trying to show you the real Africanism that is in him, that you can't kill or take away from him. The man will wake up and go and work. As you saw when the hailstorm came, he said, where was he from? He was from working. The man needs to go and work. Then the woman, you have to look for something else to do. You can't be going around with the man hugging and flowers and hugging and flowers. It doesn't happen like that. Even in America, it doesn't happen like that. Find something for yourself. Keep yourself busy. But Rosio refused. Rosio want to follow Marwa everywhere. Rosio want to, to move around with Marwa everywhere. Marwa is busy working with the camera in the hand. Marwa needs to go to Daniel. He needs to go to David Jr. He needs to go visiting all the construction sites everywhere on his border. He's working. Don't you see the man is working? You want to distract his work. Our African men are busy. They work. They don't have time. Let's go. Can I escort you? Now we should go. Now kisses, hugs. Woman, wake up. Prepare some breakfast, clean the house, take care of the children, look for something else. You need to have your friends around you. But Rosio refused even to have friends in Nyabohanse. Rosio refused to have visitors in Nyabohanse. She doesn't want to have anything black around her apart from her child, her black child and the husband. The rest, she called them parasites. And now she's here, crying. I feel it. It's very hard. When you're forcing something to be, sometimes women will have this tendency of forcing things like, I want it to be like this, I want to be like this. And then you see your dreams falling apart. It pains. It pains. Yes, soul sister says, uninvented misery. You invent something that it's not working, and oh my God, I don't want it to work like this. I want this man to be here. I want this man to bring flowers and pizza and riding in the Mercedes and we need to be going to the safaris, and he's busy moving around. Oh my God, he's still bringing visitors. Oh my God, these black people around me. Edwin Jones says, I have zero sympathy for this needy woman. But again, Mura should be blamed for the same thing, because even for him, when he brought in this girl, he knew very well that this is not an African woman. You know how you cannot force an Argentinian woman to be like an African. It can never happen. It will never happen. That is why you see Rosio stressing, because she can be. She just doesn't want to be an African woman. You see, if it was an African woman, let me just give you an example of Paris. For example, okay, it's just an example. Don't kill me for that. I'm just giving you an example of Paris, okay? Paris. If it was Paris, it would have what? Because Paris will know how to mingle with people. Paris will know how to welcome people or not to welcome people. Paris will know how to manipulate the environment around her. Paris will have some friends, who are, her fellow Kenyan girls in the village. Parents will go around like vlogging with other people, doing collabos with those other YouTubers also in the village and visiting them and stuff. Parents will go in the farm, dig, plant potatoes, vegetable and everything, and she will show you around, all right? She will be busy also on the other side, showing you how to wash the house. Guys, today is the day to wash the villa, and she'll be washing and scrubbing and doing all those things, the things that Rosio can't do. Paris would have managed. You understand? Gardener, you are welcome. Asante sana for joining us. Miss P, I see you in the house. What are you saying? She's not compatible with his smelly human poor Rosio. Don't feel sorry for her, okay? Yeah, we're not feeling sorry. Hey, Chiba, what is this? What is it? Okay. Precious says that Paris is worse. Yeah, she might be, but at the same time, I don't think if she'll come out here crying because no one is giving her a shoulder to be crying on, or those hugs that she's crying for. I don't think she'll do that. I don't think so. You'll be so busy, you know? Sometimes here, okay, you're welcome, Chiba. Asante sana for subscribing. Karibu sana. Join the keyboard reactors in the live chat. Feel free. It's a free world, okay? Relax. Rosio Money Book says, Rosio is lazy. Marwa said she's lazy. And I think that is what also is putting Marwa off. Like, she's just lazy. You can't be wanting someone to just sit there the way they used to sit down in Argentina. Let's just sit. Let's go and walk outside, have nyama choma, come back. Like in Africa, things happen differently. You wake up with new things to do every day, every single day. You're just busy, moving up and down. You have groups, some groups friends. We do have merry-go-rounds going on. Rosio is not ready even to join one. We know you have to be doing something in the community. Rosio is not ready to be doing anything for the community. You have to be around there, give out yourself, show your value also in that community. Only one day, Rosio woke up with some of the money that someone sent them for the road and said, I want to do something for this community. It welcomed me. And I was like, fake. Why are you crying? If the community did something for you, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Gitriba also has tried. Gitriba has tried his best to make this woman feel better. But look at her. Ask her, what value have you added to this community as a whole? Because when this is a son of the community, isn't it? He belongs to that place. He's going around doing so many things. And you, what are you doing from your side? Sitting back in the villa and waiting for him to come. It's not going to happen.
That is the truth of the matter. And things doesn't seem to change neither. So
Rosio, I feel you. You've really worked so hard for things to change. Unfortunately, things are not going to change. And I can assure you, then they will never change. These things that you're waiting to change, they will never change. Believe me. You're in Africa. Welcome to Africa. Here we don't do such nonsense. There's so many things that you'll never understand unless you step here in Africa. And then you realize, oh my God. Sometimes we don't say these things. You can't change an African man to be an Argentinian man. That one will never happen. That one will never happen. Yes, everybody needs a hug, but you don't force these hugs. It depends on how you conduct yourself as a woman to get the hug. You cannot order for a hug. A hug comes itself. Okay? You have to conduct yourself in a way that even when your husband is walking around, he'll hear from the people, you have a good wife. She visited us today. She helped the children. She was also helping the needy. She helped a widow. She came to visit a widow. She did something in the community that we feel as the people of the community, you brought us a good daughter. The hug will come by itself. You don't be sitting there at the villa the whole day ordering for a hug to come. It will never come. Miss P had said everybody needs a hug at some time. It's not Rosio, even who needed a hug sometimes, and it's because she is not from that culture. That's why he is frustrated. And who is supposed to care? It's Marwa, the husband, so-called husband. Underline the word husband. That is if he is. But if he doesn't care about it, who are we to care about it? Who are we to care about it? I was so afraid myself. I said, let me stay in Bungoma so that sometimes when I need a hug, I can get it from my brother, I can get it from my son, I can get it from my dad, I can get it from someone, good friends around me. Rosio doesn't even have a friend. She doesn't even want friends that will talk to her about stuff, laugh together, cook together, go to meetings together. We have the church. She doesn't even go to church. The church is there. She doesn't even want to be part of that community. You can't be sitting there and overwhelming one person with a hug. In an African culture, we are always, especially if you are living in a village, you are always surrounded by so many people that belong in that same community. If you are settling in a village, you have to have friends. Hug them around all day. Walk around, make someone feel good. Put a smile on someone's face. When you come back home, you have achieved something. And when that news reaches your husband, he will give you a hug without even you asking for it. He'll be so proud of you that he'll be giving you hugs even when you have not even asked for them. He can overwhelm you with those hugs until you feel like, no, like, hey, chill, bro. He'll be so proud of you. But here you are, nagging for hugs. When did that happen? How will that happen? Merima unachoma. I heard at JT's place singing, if you wanna go, you must go. And if you wanna stay, come my way. If you wanna go, you must go. Who is holding your legs? Who is holding your legs? You want hugs, you know where to get the hugs. You are so much used to the hugs on the streets of Mexico, isn't it? It's not happening in Nyabuhaza village. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not going to. You don't even go back to Argentina because you never even lived there for a long time. You had abandoned your parents and everyone in the family. Anyway, you are so much used to the streets hugs, nightclub hugs. That's what you want from Baba Mitoto. It's not going to happen. Baba Mitoto is moving around working with the camera in his hand. I'm working, guys. I've just come from work. Oh my God, Hellstorm is coming. I'm working. I'm busy. Mura wants to be working in the village the whole day, making videos. When he comes back, sit down, start doing his tingo. He wants to upload the video. He wants to eat and sleep. He's trying to, show you the Africanism in him. Mura has forgotten. Mura has forgotten that he also brought in an Argentinian woman. He has forgotten. Mura thinks this is an African, local woman. Faithful to Yeshua says by now she should be speaking Korea. Exactly. Let me tell you a story about my moving to a different town. I was working. My first time to move outside Kenya. My first time to move outside Kenya. It wasn't very far away. It was in a town called Kasese. Kasese is at the border town of Uganda and Congo. Okay. Now, in that town, people don't speak Swahili the way we do speak Swahili over here. But if they do speak Swahili, most of those Congolese people, they speak the Swahili that is mixed with French. Well, I don't speak French myself. I speak English and Swahili. They speak French and some part of Swahili that you can't even understand. It was very hard for me, very, very hard for me when it comes to their language. So I decided to start learning their language, which is called Lukonzo. Lukonzo. They're Bakonzo people, okay? So I started learning their language. Do you know why I chose to learn their language? I wanted to be with them. I loved staying in that town. It was the most beautiful town I have ever stayed in, okay? It's called Kasese. You can Google it on Google. You'll come to know Kasese town. Beautiful town. Just the same as Bungoma, it also has a hub, a business hub, where people are passing through from Congo to Uganda, from Uganda to Congo, passing in, bringing goods from every country and selling stuff, international stuff. I used to eat some very nice stuff from Rwanda, Congo, and Uganda. Completely different from what we have in Kenya. Completely different. The culture was very different. The Lingala music was on a different level. Everything was just so different. And then I came to learn, if you want to stay with people, guys, if you want to stay with people, love them. Just love them. If you don't love them, you will suffer. Simple. Like, there's no any other rule that can conquer that one. If you go to a new place, love the people. You don't start calling people parasites, all those. No. Make friends. Make friends. Make friends with them. Okay? Learn their language. Eat their food. It will not kill you. It's just food. Okay? They eat that food. You can also eat it. Yani, it's so simple and clear. But if you feel like it's not working for you, leave. Leave. One word, leave. But if you start forcing those people to do things your way, guys, you will never make it. It will be frustrations after frustrations. And by the end of the day, the way Mura now is feeling, like Mura is so full of her, like he doesn't want anything now to do with her. That's why now you can see her crying and looking for help somewhere else. Okay? It's just so simple. Rosio came to Nyabohanse and she felt like, those guys, I'm the special person here and I'm going to change this Marwa to be what I want him to be. Now it's not working. She's crying.
So yeah, it's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult. But here I am, being a strong woman. Anyway, being a strong mother as well. Just going through. But I'm going to make some content today anyway, because I want to do this. I need to do it today. It doesn't matter what, I need to do it today. So yeah, it just also is going to help me change my mind about it. So about what is it that I'm feeling. So let me just change the topic and let's talk about trees. Let's go.
So Rosio, you are crying. Yes, Lucy, me too. I've seen them pretending. Okay, that's what we call pretense. I've seen them pretending, laughing at grandma's house. Forget about that one. Those are pretenders. These people are pretenders. I'm going to be a strong woman. Eh? Guys, Vimwelu, I can tell you for free. I've seen Kamba ladies from Kambaland. Guys, Kamba is a different tribe from where I come from. Kamba people, I think they're from Vimwelu's place. Vimwelu, if I'm not wrong, right? Kamba people are different. They have a different culture. They have a different dialect. They have a different, everything is different about them. But Kamba people in the whole of Kenya, maybe they're the most beautiful girls in Kenya. Kamba, Taita, and other ones from coast over there, very beautiful and very brown, very, very brown, like more than OT. Okay. Now, I've seen those girls, they're married there in my home. When I go back home, they'll be calling me those names, like, hey, Mlamwa. I'll be like, yo, you know our language? They'll be like, yeah, I'm married to your brother, so I should know your language. And be like, yo, really? That's good. It makes someone feel so welcome. So welcome. But if you go in their homes and they'll be not talking to you, and if you ask them, do you know our language? Have you known our food? Have you known? They'll be like, no, I don't want. Then, guys, it's just an off. Like, it's like they've put me off. You understand? That's how it happens. If you get to the other place, you have to tell them, like, guys, me, I love your food. I love everything about it. You just have to embrace it. Because why are you living with them to start with? Why did you decide, like, love me, love my culture, love my people, love my God, love my everything. So simple. Hello, how many Mlamwas are here? Vimwelu, are you my Mlamwa? Can't let me know if you're Mlamwa. Oti, we are talking about you. I'm telling people that from Kambaland, we have very beautiful girls more than you. And Vimwelu is saying, yes, so. Yes, so. Now Marwa came the other day talking too much. When Marwa came talking too much, do I have Marwa over here? I think I have Marwa over here, if I'm not wrong. Marwa comes out and she's trying to pull Rosio under the bus. Forget about the laughing that they're doing right now, pretenders. They're trying to cover off the whole story because on that live that Marwa did yesterday, people came for him in the comment section and it was not good. It was not good. Like almost 80% of the people who were writing in that comment section, they were all coming for Marwa. And that is why now Marwa is doing another video today, pretending to be laughing around with Rosio. It's not a matter of laughing. Marwa, if you have failed, you have failed. You can't go on the streets of Mexico, collect a white woman and start mistreating her in the house. You know that all she wants is flowers and hugs, and you're not giving her. Marwa is also the fault. Marwa came out here calling people talking too much. I'm like, yo, Mura senso. Chill. Relax. Take it easy. What is it? First of all, Marwa is starting with us. Like, I don't know what we have done just because Rosio came out doing Rosio came out crying, and people told him, hey, Marwa, Rosio is out there spoiling you, and now Marwa is coming even for reactors, threatening us just because Rosio is crying. Like, seriously, Marwa? Are you for real? Why can't you face your demons? I don't know if this one you can hear it. Guys, can you let me know if you can hear what Marwa is talking about, okay? Let me know if...
You're black and you ask for help. People are beggar. Okay? They call you a scammer. But when it's Mr. Beast Philanthropy, where people are donating...
Okay. I just want to know if you can hear what Marwa is talking, I mean, his voice, before I come to the real tingle. Okay.
Donating millions of dollars. It is support.
Can you hear that?
It is uplifting people. But when you are black, this is a beggar. This is, you know, I should have started my own organization a long time ago, guys, to support actually people. But me being from this part of the life,
I don't know.
no, this part of this part of the world, that is Africa. I've said first, I can't do that. I need to build myself on solid YouTube, like I can make money on YouTube and turn that around. And if somebody buys me a generator or a solar panel, I say, thank you, God, this is a blessing. But that does not mean I depend 100% on that. You know? Otherwise, people will call you up, even they will discredit your heart.
I'm not sure if that
will support you.
I don't think that is the receipt that I've been looking for. It looks like I'm lost somewhere. Sir Antonio, welcome. Fakere, you have gossip for me. Oh, security guard. Let him try. All right. We're talking to the philanthropist. Philanthrop what? Marwa is so upset with reactors. And he's like, he's coming for us again. As my sister had just told me, Qarol, be careful, they're coming for you. I'm like, how many times have we been careful on the streets?
It's normal for them to say, support me. People think content is cheap. If it's cheap, wake up and produce content we see. Forget about those reactors who sit on a room like this, and their job is to wait Marwa, who will run up and down, upload a video, and then go and react on it. And even
first of all, we are not sitting in a room like that one. That is Rosio's closet. She has done that closet by herself with her money in your own house. When you are busy mistreating her, not even giving her the hug, she's busy crying, and you are sitting in her closet, Mura Senzo. Don't you have anywhere else to sit? What happened to that space that you are sitting in with your sister? Reacting for hours, sitting down, reacting for hours. And now you are sitting in a small, fine made closet, reacting. You have left your kitchen. You're not doing your kitchen. You're not doing anything. You are not opening your business, a car business, safari business. You're not even driving your own Mercedes. You're not even going to driving school. You're not doing any. You're sitting there talking. What is this that you're doing if you're not reacting?
even them, I'm giving them notice. Very soon I'll give them copyright. If you're using my videos, me, I've told you, Ali. The beauty about me is I tell you, because I don't have resentment in my heart. I'm not that evil guy who sits down in a blanket trying to see what you're talking about. No, me, I come head on. I tell you, if you're using my videos, stop, especially if you're a reactor. You stop. Otherwise, I'll give you a copyright soon. I will.
But before you give the copyright, you try to give copyrights before. I mean, what's the big deal here? You have known how it works over here, right? After that one, you received some money. What happened to that money? For people who are supposed to be sending money, all this that we're looking at is all about activating donations. It's all about activating. Because when he says this, they'll be like, Mura, let me super slap you. All this money, take them to court, Mura. Take them to court. Mura, this one is not going to work again. People have woken up. They're out here. They've subscribed even to us. They're telling us these stories. They sent you money. What did you do with the money? Bought Mercedes Benz. Stop overreacting in Rosio's closet. What is it? Marwa is reacting to the fact that reactors are reacting to him. The reactors live in his head. We live in each other's heads. We are living in each other's heads. Mura Senzo, wake up from your big sleep. What is this? Wake up from your big sleep. Mura Senzo
says it seems like Rosio is trying to turn your subs against you. Something funny is I haven't watched the latest video of Rosio.
Lie. Guys, when you want to know when Mura lies, how can he not watch Rosio's videos and yet he will be able to sit down and watch all Reactor's videos? He knows them by their names. He's been sitting there collecting receipts every day. How come his own wife's video he can't? How? And they're staying there in the same bedroom. Same bedroom is the living room. The closet now is his office. The sitting room is there. The dining, the same bedroom with everything that he hasn't seen the video. Lie.
But I believe we are a family. That shouldn't be. But another thing is I always don't like to discuss family on social media. Because when you do that, what happens is, yes, people have their own opinion, but at the same time, you sleep with this same person in the same bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right, or it doesn't sit well to discuss families on social media.
Hi. Okay. So Marwa has come out to tell Rosio, you can't be sleeping on my bed and you're coming to discuss me on social media. It's betrayal for Marwa. So in short, Rosio was reacting on Marwa. And right now, Marwa is reacting on Rosio. Fekere, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Fekere is asking, why is it that I'm not in white? Because it's cold. It's very cold and I'm having this tingle on me, okay? Chill. Chill. Husband reacting on wife, wife reacting on husband, in quotes, okay? Rosio came crying. Marwa, he doesn't give me. Now Marwa is here reacting on Rosio. And then you say, oh, those reactors, see, the biggest reactors are themselves reacting on each other. Shame. Marwa used to do videos on his mom. He will sit down and talk about his mommy, how the mom is calling for money, reacting on his own mother. David Jr. could take a camera and walk around reacting on Marwa. They could do videos on each other in that villa. The mother herself, she's always walking around with the camera. I'm going to Marwa, reacting. Shame. Shame. Sarah says, I believe what Ivan Venture said about Marwa, that is a clown. This guy never fails to prove it. All the time. And that is why we are always here. Why can't he ask himself, why are these reactors always here? Because he's proving himself a clown. We are following all the things that they've said about him. He's proving them right. Proving them right. Imagine someone is on the camera talking about their bedroom issues. On the camera, guys, talking to so many people, over 1,000 people watching. Imagine people sleeping on the same bed with someone, and she's betraying you, going out to talk about sharing a bed. Those are very, very personal things that Marwa is pulling out right now. At least with Rosio, she never said, the person I'm expecting a hug from is a person that I share the bed with. But now Mura has come to reveal that the person who's talking about him is the person that he shares the bed with. Shame. Where will we hide our heads with this one? Where will we hide our heads? Oh, Jesus.
Because social media is just social media, you know.
Go back.
That what happens is, yes, people have their own opinion, but at the same time, you sleep with this same person in the same bed. It's not right, or it doesn't sit well to discuss families on social media.
Do you know when Marwa is talking about this issue, Rosio is sitting there with baby Mitoto? Did you know that? Did you understand that Rosio is just sitting there close to him when he is talking, let me say, trash talking her? on this live video. What kind of man is this one that Rosio got herself? Hey, the respect between these two, I can't see it flowing, because I'll never understand why I'll come here and start crying to the people that I've never even met. Some I don't know them. I'm crying to them that this man is not giving me hugs. And the man on this other side is opening the camera and talking to the woman in the camera. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, Dr. Cheryl. In the end, he will be a changed man by force or voluntarily. Soon he will fit snugly in a square peg. If he does not get serious of his situation, the Mura he knows will no longer exist. Period. 100%. Because I don't understand why you'll be talking about the person that you are sleeping with and she's just sitting there close to you. What kind of respect is this one? Hey, Lucy, you're evil. You are sitting in her closet, the one that she has made with her own money, and you're trash talking her in the same. How? Where did respect go? Lord, where did respect go? Hey, Fekere says it's reaction. So if we are getting super strikes, is it super strikes or what? Strikes. You should also be getting some, because he's also reacting on Rosio. Rosio should also be giving you some of the strikes. Lucy says they deserve each other. Much made in heaven. Imagine Mura is sitting here, and then he went on, picked his child and said, "This is the only friend I have." And Rosio is just sitting there, guys. I don't know if you saw that. Let me pull that one. Let me pull that one so that you can see how Rosio is being mistreated in this house. As much as they're doing laughing all over the place, I'm sure people are coming through. People are like, yo, Mura, stop this. Stop this nonsense. Mitoto came through and he said, this is the only person I know. The rest, they'll betray me.
Acha baba fanya video. Mitoto, my son is here. Now, this is my best friend. Forget about those other people out there.
My friend, you cannot sit in my closet and you do this kind of things to me. For real, for real. Who are these people? Rosio. And you're sitting there close to them. I can't take this. Honestly, I can't take this. I feel like this is just too much already. Why is Marwa doing this? Why is Marwa doing this to Rosio? Like, honestly.
Acha baba fanya video. Mitoto, my son is here. Now, this is my best friend. Forget about those other people out there. This is my real best friend. Because at least my son can't betray me.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is what Marwa pulled out. And Rosio is just sitting there close to him. Close to him, because the baby was with the mother. And the baby was scrolling. The mother is there. In the beginning of the video, we had her talking over there. And Marwa was telling him, take anything you need from this closet. I need to start my video. Take everything. And she was just sitting there. She's coughing from afar. We can hear her from the video. Can you imagine? So yes, Rosio is crying because the person who brought her around is betraying her. He doesn't have any respect left for her. He doesn't love her anymore. She has a reason to cry. She has a reason to cry. But at the same time, she brought it to herself, isn't it? As you guys have said. She brought it to herself, unfortunately. Yes, they are together, but that is how they are together. KM, they are together. But this is how they are together. Oh, says she wasn't coughing, she was crying. Bako Famela, I see you there. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is we never loved you. You should go back to your parents because we don't care. Don't cry for me, Argentina. We are going to look at these comments before we close because time might not be on our side. Melanie Nyaboke says she came to look for views. Now the views are viewing. She came to look for views. Now here are the views. Unfortunately, let me bring the big screen. We need to look at these comments. All these comments, I collected them from Mura Senso's video that he did on that live. Already Rosio had done her video and he has come out to say, I didn't see the video. But again, one person you're sleeping with her on your bed and you're bringing people, your things to the social media. This is the only friend I have. Guys, this is the only friend I have. Forget about those ones. My son cannot betray me because the mother has already betrayed me. Low CC Isaac says, stop using your wife's closet as your backdrop for your videos. You are being hypocritical when you say YouTube should support you. When I hear you asking for solar panels, etc., with the amount of subscribers you have, your income should be sufficient for a good lifestyle. You should stop using your wife's closet. Very upsetting. Very upsetting, Mura Senso. These comments are not coming from me. They're not coming from my people. They are coming from your own people in your comment section. Go and check them over there if you think that I'm just reacting. Best comment ever. Thank you. It's all on Marwa's, okay? DJ Ikimed said, Marwa, your wife needs you to take care of her and your son. It seems like you are playing with your family life. No, bro. Open your eyes. Rosio feels alone in your house. That's very sad. Also, your kitchen must be finished times ago before focus on buying your so-called Appaloosa horses, which are very expensive. Try to prioritize necessities first before luxurious. Guys, this is not even you reactors that are writing these things to them. Their own people coming for them. Then you reactors, you are using your videos. If we don't use your videos, we will be using your comments. We have so many things to use. So Mura, if you don't look at these comments here, please, you can hear from us and you can see them from our videos because you like, listening to us. Paul Japan says, Marwa, why did you change your logo hairstyle? I don't like this long rasta. It makes you look old. Why are people so unhappy with Marwa this time around? Marwa, please take good care of your wife and advise her not to expose her frustrations about you on the internet again. She has to respect you and humble herself because you have extremely done and provided so much expensive things for her already. Whoa, 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 whoa. And she should appreciate all your efforts, submit and protect her family. We don't want to see her on the internet complaining about small private issues again. Please discipline your wife. Please discipline your wife to behave as grateful and mature woman. Where do we start on this? According to this person, he thinks that Rosio has gotten more than enough. She shouldn't be complaining. According to the people here, right? The comments are here. Marwa, discipline your wife. Simple. Comment collector. This one says, Marwa, go fix your hair. Please, please. How many times did she say please? How many times did he say please? Okay. Marwa, go fix your hair. People just don't like him anymore. What's happening? You will lose your woman, Marwa, this one said. You will lose your woman if you don't stop being selfish to her. She deserves you to listen to her and have you attend to your home and your household. Why would you not allow her to use the vehicles to go to her plants? Instead, you send her on a motorbike, on a bike, right? I encourage you to man up and tend to your woman's feelings, or you will lose her. She left where she was, left her home to come to your home across the world. She should never feel abandoned and ignored in her home ever. Do better by Rosio, please. Now, this same person, I'm sure she has watched and she has seen how Marwa is exposing Rosio directly on his videos. Marwa is telling people that the baby is more important than Rosio. This baby is the one that is more important to me. Forget about other people. So if you're telling Marwa to respect Rosio, it's not going to happen because he's not even interested to start with. Sorry. Before dreaming, Sharobi Solution says, before dreaming of being the best horse breeder, you need to go and learn how they are taken care of in Karen, Nairobi. Guys, I don't understand. How can you tell Marwa to go to Karen, Nairobi, a place where posh rich people live in Nairobi? He's been in Nairobi more than 100 times. He has never gone over there to show you how the rich live in Nairobi. So now you're telling him to go and learn how to do what? The guy that was brought in the village to train the horses, walking on the road, that was just something else. We have never gotten a report if he did a good work. Never, until today. The man left. We don't know how he left. We don't know even if he was paid or not. You have no idea. And you're telling us that he should go to Karen. Forget about it. Please support Rosio. This one said. Please, he's telling Marwa, please support Rosio. She needs tender, loving care and listen to opinion. She loves and care for you deeply. But these people, they don't also see the other part from Rosio. Rosio is very controlling. She hates the people in the family. We have seen how she was misbehaving with Marwa's mom. We have seen how she's behaving with the neighbors or visitors or other people in the village. She's always calling people parasites. She feels like, oh, she should have been staying in South Africa because in South Africa, so too many Wazungus over there. How many times we've told them? They don't listen. Leave Rosio alone. Sunday Simukwai says, Marwa, whenever you ask Ro to decide on something, please always respect her decision and don't override her decisions because we don't want her to feel like you are controlling. But everyone, Rosio is controlling. Marwa is controlling from this other side. As Lucy had said, birds of the same feathers. It's a match from heaven, isn't it? This one said, I'm in an interracial relationship and marriage. Brother, be sensitive to your wife. When she feels the pain of being far away from her peeps, that feeling of loneliness can birth something that is not good. I learn from it. Grow closer to her as you get older together. But that is one point that also Marwa is missing. Because honestly, as much as Rosio doesn't want to have the people, we can't force her to love the people around. We can't force her to love more these African people or the village people. We can't force her to do that. If she feels that it's not working for her, then the only option she's left with is Mura. But Mura doesn't want that. Mura doesn't want that. Mura is forcing her to be something that she's not and she doesn't want to be. That is where the problem is coming from. We are trying to look at it from both sides, you understand? Chika says, love your content, but enough in asking for donation in any tiny issue you have. Focus on your content because your channel isn't growing anymore. I thought mine was the one that was not growing. So even this one is not growing. Okay, I haven't taken attention. I've not been attentive to all this stuff. This person is telling Mura, your channel is not growing because you're asking for donations every day. Putting people off. Lucy says, Louise Isaac, just don't strive to be a good man only, but also a good husband and value your wife more and respect her opinion, something that Mara is not going to do because, first of all, Rosio is not even a wife to start with. She is not a wife to start with. Wife in quotes, she's not. Sorry. Mara, sometimes you fail to understand your subscribers, Imani says. What most people keep saying is you should have priorities. Prioritize necessities first before luxurious things. For instance, the staircase rail is a necessity, and the kitchen, the family needs it more. Nobody is hating because, when you tell Maro all these things, he's like, these are just haters. He's forgetting that these same people, they are his subscribers. The other day when they came to him telling him that, stop asking people for money, you can fix that thing, he said those were haters. When in the real sense, those people who are telling him in the comment section were his subscribers. The people were always clapping hands for him every day. Now they're coming to tell him, no, bro, you don't do that. And then he will turn around and say, oh, these are haters. They're not, Marwa. They're not. The last one. Celeste Hunt says, Marwa, your humble beginnings. Success doesn't give you the right to dictate how people use their money. No one knows tomorrow. So use your platform to build stability, fund someone's education entirely from your own pocket. Dreamer. This one is a dreamer. Marwa can never do that. And then he said, and lead by example. Treat your guests well, take care of your health and appearance. And remember, people will always remember how you, your family, and your partner treated them. Okay? These people are Marwa's people that are giving him this kind of advices. They're telling Marwa to be precise. Those hairs, they've been too scary. Those hairs, they're very scary. I know most of them, they just don't want to tell him. But at least we have the brave ones that are telling him. Why would you fund someone's education entirely from your own pocket? They're wondering. Why is it when someone needs to be helped? Oh, guys, for me, I'll just leave it here so that you people can do what you have to do. Hey, say your number. Say your number. Okay, if you get help, it's okay. If you doesn't, it's not on me. I'm done. I have helped where I can. How can you be helping people like that with your camera? In short, you're trying to tell people, we beg from here, so come and beg. And then he goes around and tells people that, people don't understand this YouTube. They think that YouTube is for begging. YouTube is just to get donors. But that's exactly what you are doing when you're moving with your camera. When people need to be helped, you don't help them from your pocket. You will always tell them to come on the camera and start begging your subscribers. And then you'll go back and say, I'm not teaching people to ask for donations. I'm not teaching people. But you are doing the same thing at the same time. You can't be drinking wine and doing what? I've never been tired in my life. Never been tired like this in my life. So what's next? What are you looking at, Mr. Mura Senso?
Mitoto, you're my best friend. Now let's talk about children's home. Now, this is my best friend. Those other people out there. This is my real best friend. Because at least my son can't betray me. Mitoto, you're my best friend. Now.
Rosio, if you have your ears, you've heard. At least Mitoto cannot betray him. You, Rosio, you have already betrayed him. He doesn't have any hope in you anymore. We haven't forgotten that you went to the Argentinian embassy. Now here you are, pulling your thing here. What will be next? What will be next, Rosio? Because we haven't forgotten the video that you had said sometimes back. I'm looking at the future when they were in Argentina, guys. I'm looking at the future, guys, and the future is not very bright. I'm really trying to look at the future. The future is so deep, and I don't want to get there. Guys, do you remember that that video that she did in Argentina? And we said, okay. So we were not even expecting her to come to Africa. We never expected her to come back to Africa because she had already said that in her video, that the future of her child and the father, like, in short, Rosio is really regretting. She's crying in the villa. I heard sometimes back when, was it? Yeah, it was Mama Matmat. Mama Matmat, where are you? Have you removed your hairstyle from Nairobi? The village hairstyle, Mama Matmat. Chear, why is she starting drama when her parents are coming to visit? Maybe because Marwa doesn't want to be involved in paying the tickets. Maybe Marwa is ameruka futi kumi. Mama Matmat said, I'd rather be crying in a Lamborghini instead of walking on the road with bare feet and crying. It's better I be crying in the Lamborghini. So here is Rosio crying with her Mercedes-Benz parked. There is Rosio crying with the safari car, Land Cruiser, 4x4. Crying in the villa. You better be crying in the villa, in the village villa, than be crying in the city villa, city studio. You better be crying in the village villa than crying in the city studio in Argentina. Let's wait and see how it will go, guys. Asanteni sana for coming by. Charity K. Okay, it's the donation that keeps her there. Okay. Yes, it should be part of that, right? Yeah. Pat Mweru says Rosio will get pregnant for the second child and she'll keep on regretting and crying. And us will be sitting here reacting on her anyway, right? Mura, you think your son can't betray you. You wait until he grows up. You'll be shocked. You will be shocked, Mura Senso. Anyway, they said that they're coming to strike us. Let me stay in touch. Let me stay awake and wait for the strikes, because now it's been part of the stories on this street and nothing is new here on the streets. We are just sitting here and waiting for the worst to happen. I mean, reaction moves on. Papers have come through. We have seen them. All kind of threats have come through. All these strikes we have seen. What is it that we have not seen? Yalla, bye-bye, guys. Let's meet on the next one. Definitely, guys. Remember, I love you to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back again. Okay. Remember to subscribe to the channel. That is, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit on the notification bell so that every time we upload new videos, you'll be among the first people to be notified. And also, check on our merchandise. The link is on my description box. Click in and pick anything just to support the channel A.M Qarol. From my side, I say asanteni sana, my keyboard reactors, asanteni sana, my moderators, my new subscribers, older subscribers, and all the keyboard reactors in the house. I love you to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back. I want to give you a big thank you. Asanteni, and let's meet on the next one. Bye-bye.